Hi everybody, it's MC from Not Just Scrapbooks, and I am here to share with you my latest project. It is a hybrid project a bit. It combines my love of two kinds of minis, miniatures, as in dollhouse miniatures, and scrapbooking mini albums, which I love. And I hope you enjoy this project. Created it using the Graphic45 Bohemian Breeze collection, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of work. I will show you just about now a picture of what the this looked like. Now, before I got started, I went back to Joann's and I actually took a picture of the raw product because I keep on forgetting to do that, and I've been asked a couple of times what I used. So this is actually the same structure as I used to create the gazebo, but it is obviously completely different from the gazebo because I decided to create it as a tiki bar. So I hope you enjoy, and let me show you the miniature and then the album. Okay, so here is the little tiki bar, and I will lift it up and bring it a little bit closer, and hopefully I can get some light still on it. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do some of these things without getting shadows everywhere, so hopefully it will. My camera will be nice to me. So you can see that I've got Gouda cheese and eggs and a frosty drink. And then my bar is made up, obviously, of the Graphic45 paper, most of it from the 8x8, and a few little things from the 12x12. And I use little wood pots with a little wood frame on top, and then I put in all these little bar stools. And I got this from Hobby Lobby. I think it's just perfect. And then, of course, the tiki bar has to be near the beach, so somebody's going to go fishing. And then one of the hardest things I did was create this little cabinet. I bought it at Hobby Lobby for about, I don't know, for $50 or something, and it was 30% off. And just getting the doors to, have the design on them. I don't know if you can see. Yes, you can. And again, that's still with the collection, but the yellow is 4 little pieces of, 4 little pieces of paper that I put around another piece of paper that is in the middle of the door. And then there's little tiny bits of paper on the edge here. It's hard to keep this still because I'm holding it in my hand. And then the side here has a couple of pieces of paper. And then I bought the cola cans and stacked them and glued them up. And then, as you can see, the bar goes most of the way around. Have a lantern just in case we need to go look at things and go crabbing or something on the beach at night. And then I don't know if we'll see this a little bit better here. This is a plate here of of salsa and that I made at the Cincinnati Miniature Society with my friend Charlene. And I believe that the Gouda and eggs came from either a fair. The Miniature Society has an annual show, and I may have bought that there, but I also was in St. Charles, Missouri. And yes, Tilly, Barb, I have been to your town, and I wish I'd known you then. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I was there when I was out that way. I guess about 3 years ago. So this is what the bottom of the bar looks like, and I had actually already put, I don't know if you can see here, there is paper underneath the straw, and the straw is made out of raffia, and honestly I did not know if it would turn out or not. I had a bunch of raffia that was in my stash, and I went, that looks like it could be a thatched roof, and at first it really looked ratty. Probably still does, but it doesn't look as ratty as it did. And I just started putting it down a section at a time, and then I tied up, and see there's still pieces that fall out. And then I eventually decided that it didn't look right because it was coming out straight. So I glued it to the sides here, and I didn't glue everything. And then I realized that in order to have the shape, I needed to start cutting some of the strands. And that's kind of how it got there. And as you can see, 4 of the columns are wrapped in twine that I got at Joann's. And then this edge here, I braided 3 different pieces of twine. 2 of them are that color, and 1 of them is green, and that gave that effect for the side of the bar. So that's the Tiki hut, and I will come back and do the mini. Okay, first of all, the mini sits in a box, and I got the box at Hobby Lobby, and it was about twice the height. So I used a pencil to draw the outline. I think I held it on something, and then I just turned the box around so that the pencil stayed steady. And I completely covered the box. And then I decided to create a mini to go in the box, because this still, to me, needs to be a scrapbook project. So here's what the mini looks like when it's in the box. And you can take it out fairly easily. And then there's the box itself. Now put this on the side. And then I open the mini just this way, and again I use the same kind of sort of hemp cord, or I'm not sure if this must be hemp anyway, that I got at let me just open this up because it's hard with the camera in the middle here. And all I did was I made a hole here, and I tied my ribbon on it, and I put a hole here, and I just created a loop so it ties on the back and side. And then I used the same kind of cord on the bottom here to hold it, and at the top, because I wanted this front page to open up this way. Don't ask me why, just wanted to make it, try it. So that's what I did, and then it opens up like this. And it's hard to get it all in frame, but, and there's a place to write a dedication or something here. There's a place to put some pictures in here. I know it looks like a little house. I thought it was kind of cute. And I didn't do a lot of decorating on this because there's only so much room. And again, this is a pocket, and on top of the pocket I put this, like most of them, the paper again that I used is from the it's all from the Bohemian Bazaar, but it is the 8x8 mostly, because the circles here are from Melissa Francis, and they are exactly 8x8. So I just put it on there, drew it with a pencil, cut them out, and then decided to play with it. On this side here, I have cardstock, and then I have some of the Tim Holtz Distress ink. And I don't remember the name of it, but it's one of the seasonals, I think the winter seasonal. And another spot to right here. And then you close this back up really quickly, because the rest of the album opens in kind of the standard way. And this collection is a limited collection. In other words, it didn't come with flowers. It only had 1 sticker sheet. It did not have the chipboard pieces that I could find anyway. And so I had to just figure out how to decorate it. And so here we have flowers from my stash that kind of match the colors. So the second page opens like this, and this is acetate, an acetate pocket, and I fussy cut this out, and I pop just this little flower on top, and then it's got a bunch of little cards with I got this washi tape, and I use that on the two sort of salmon colored, and then there's just a sort of a card thing here to put more information and pictures and journaling. And then on this side we have the same kind of thing going on, except that in this case I use the 12 by 12 sheet. They have the sheet with the cards, and I just put tape on three sides so that it would create a pocket, and then I have the same kind of inserts as on the other side, except for these two that are the equivalent of these, but from the 8 by 8 paper pad. And then the theme kind of goes on. They did have the envelope and tags I could find, so I did use that. And then this is from the sticker sheet, and then this is from the 12 by 12 here. And this is also from the 12 by 12. And then I have one of the salmon pinkish whatever. It's hard to tell what color this is. And then I have another card here for more pictures and journaling. And you can always put a picture on the back of this here too. And I decided to go mostly with envelopes and pockets just because of the circular size. It just made it easier. Here I actually have a real envelope that I mounted and cut this way, and then I put one of the smaller tags like this on here. Again, did tape on three sides, and that allows me to put a bunch of things in here, including a tiny, again, little card that I'm trying to open with one hand here, and that has space for more interesting stuff. And again, I used a flower. Here's one of the stickers. This is just from the collection. A piece of paper from the 12 by 12 paper mounted on a bit of cardstock. And then I have a pull out here for more stuff to put on. And I used my We Are Memory Keepers tab punch for this. I hadn't used it before, so this is, and then I decided to write pull me just because it kind of gets a little bit lost. So it says pull me. And then on this page I have yet another card and envelope. I just, different colors, different shades from the collection. And I have another card. And then I have just a sort of a blank blue tag here to be used on here. It's in the wrong direction. There we go. And on this side, I decided to put a paper bag so that I could put my special keepsakes in it. And it closes with a magnet here. And inside the bag, just for now, I mean, the thing is that there'd be a lot of space in here, but because there's quite a bit of space in the box, you could afford to put a lot of things in here. So I don't know if it's kind of hard to get my finger out of the way here. There, see, there's a lot of room. And for now, there is another envelope, and inside the envelope is a card tag. And so basically that is the mini. And Again, I used very big flowers on here just because there weren't a lot of things to choose from for me. I wanted to stay within the collection and just use mostly cardstock and then maybe envelopes. So for now, I haven't put anything on the back here yet. I don't know if I will. I might put, created by, depending on what I do with this long term. I had a debate about whether to make a mini to go with this. I got a really big kick out of doing the Tiki hut here. And odds are I will use it for some sort of trip I go on that fits the theme, or maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens to it. I never know when I make something what I'm going to do with it. I'm having a hard time sort of giving away my the projects that have a touch of miniature in them, just because it's a new combination of work for me, and I'm really enjoying it. And I gotta get a kick out of looking at my little Tiki hut and all the cool stuff in it. It's just fun. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching my latest project, and please feel free to leave comments or ask questions. I'll go through the questions and answer them all as best as I can. And I really, really appreciate you watching my projects, and I will see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.